Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new to my channel, please click the like button, subscribe and turn on the notification button. So on this channel we talk about finance, investment, financial freedom for Africans and Africans in diaspora. So today I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to be investing in the year 2022, this year. A lot of experts have predicted that the year 2022 is going to experience a market crash or a slow movement in the stock market. So then it is wise for you and me to be prepared financially this year, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be sharing how I'm going to be investing this year with you in this video. It has been projected that the year 2022 is going to experience a lot of financial shock considering the level of inflation across economies. The inflation level, the rate of inflation in the US is around 7%, in the UK is around 5%, and in Nigeria it's roughly above 15%. And we all know inflation is not good for you and me, and neither is it good for the economy. So the government needs to do something about this. So for government to tackle inflation, they need to bring about a monetary policy of increasing interest rates. It is no news for you and me about how this inflation happened across the economy. So we're all aware about the pandemic that happened in the 2020. So for governments to strengthen the economy, they reduced interest rates and brought about stimulus package or stimulus check for the economy. So the reduction of interest rates and the introduction of stimulus packages helped strengthen the economy. However, this created another problem, and this is about the increasing level of inflation, and government still has to do something about it. So now that COVID has been suppressed and now that people are getting back into work gradually, then the government needs to step up to face inflation by increasing interest rates. And we all know that in theory, an increase in interest rates is going to bring about a reduction in the growth rate of the stock market, or is going to affect the price of the stock market. So now you might be wondering, how does high interest rates affect the stock market? Right, if there is an increase in the interest rate, then the bond market becomes attractive. That means investors are going to get an higher rate of return investing in the bond market, which is a risk-free investment. Also, high interest rate is going to discourage borrowing, which means a lot of people do not have that extra cash with them for them to throw at the stock market. And it's also going to encourage saving, because a lot of people are going to be getting high interest rates on their money when they save it in the bank. Also, interest rates affect the stock market in the sense that the money was cheaper to borrow in the previous years. A lot of people were borrowing money and using this money to invest in the stock market. Now, if this borrowing is becoming expensive for people, that means people will be forced to sell their assets in the stock market to return that money to where they borrowed it from. Now, if a lot of people are selling their asset, then that means they're going to be a force on the prices, which might push the price of the stock market down. That means the more the sellers, the lower the prices. So this could in turn bring about a pressure on the stock market. So now if we know that this shock might happen in the stock market, in the financial space in the year 2022, then it is wise for you and me to be prepared for this financial shock. Hence, while I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm going to be investing in the year 2022, meaning this year. So now this is how I'm going to be investing this year. So I'll continue to invest in index fund. Why? Because index fund is a long-term strategy, and whatever shock that is meant to happen is going to be on the short term. So I'm not worried about that shock, because my strategy for index fund is a long-term strategy. So I'm going to continue to invest in index fund. Also, I'll continue to hold my cryptocurrencies, the crypto asset that I own. I'll continue to hold that, especially Ethereum, because I believe Ethereum is still undervalued at the moment, because the smart contract is still in its infancy stage, and there is still more to be done with smart contract, blockchain in general. As we all know, Ethereum is a blockchain and is still in its infancy stage. So I'll continue to hold crypto, the likes of Bitcoin, and also be buying more of Ethereum. This year, I'll also continue to invest more in agriculture in Africa, in Nigeria specifically, because as we all know, people need food. So investing in agriculture is going to bring about food security, and it's also going to help my country, Nigeria, in commodity exports to other countries. So this will further help the GDP of my country, Nigeria, and it's also going to strengthen the naira, especially if there is commodity exports. Lastly, this year I'll be investing in the African culture, that is the Afrobeat, the African music in London. So on Easter Sunday, April 17th, I'm going to be hosting an artist from Nigeria. His name is Brimo. So it's Brimo Live in London. It's going to be happening at O2 Islington. I expect you to be there. Brimo is a wonderful performer from Nigeria. If you've not seen him before, try to Google the name, try to listen to his music, and I expect you to come out to O2 Islington to come support me, to come support the African music. The ticket is £30, and this is one of the places I'm going to be investing this year. So now we've come to the end of my video. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe. In the comment section, I'm going to be reading where you're going to be investing this year. And if there is anything that I've not added yet, please add that in the comment section. Thank you once again for watching.